Hi Sagittarius, and welcome to your mid-February Lenormand reading. My name is Julia Aurelia, and we are going to have a deep look into every area of life with the Grand Tableau, which basically talks about the big spread or the large spread. So this is a method from Germany and France. So as you can hear, I'm from Germany and based in the UK. And so I'm very looking forward to bring you this method of divination closer that is from my ancestors. It's different to tarot. However, I just think it's amazing. You can see so much and make so many connections. So let's dive into love, relationships, business, finances, and everything else that is important now. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Make sure to watch also your other placements. Wow, that's a powerful entrance into the reading. So what's going to come towards you? There is a solution. Whatever your issue is, whatever you're dealing with, a solution is being brought to you. Or there is taking action, which is going to be a solution. So if you're not sure, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, if you are not sure if a certain step you want to take is the right solution, which is interesting because we literally have uncertainty connected to it. Oh my goodness, and there's you. I just love it. Then yes, it is. The next step is going to be some sort of solution here. And we have the luck card just right in front of you. Now, just as a little explanation, this is your card, no matter of your gender. You delete this person, you put your picture inside, because I do always need to see what card of these 36 cards is you. So I see what's surrounding you. What are you thinking about? There's a solution, but there's a stress and nervousness. Stress and nervousness connected to it, but I see an improvement ahead of you. So I'd say, yes, take that action. This is the solution, or the solution that maybe somebody else is bringing towards you is going to help you, and there's luck straight ahead of you. There might be even luck connected to a relationship, to a connection, to a commitment in your life, and a beautiful offer. Wow. Okay, let's lay out the cards and then we're going to dive deeper. Okay, wow, that's a strong placement here, connected to your love life. Let's see. Now, I see you very strong. That's a leader energy in your house. You might have a bit of conflict with that, with your own strength. I mean, you are a visionary, so, right. So, let's have a quick little look. I think that's all right, isn't it? Great. So, let's dive into this. Where do we start? First of all, in the future, and this is a spread for like now a month. So when I say in the future, that could be at the end of this time period, so mid-March, end of March. For some of you, you might feel like this is even a little bit further ahead, but I do see there's a very, very healing energy connected to your love life or your passion or your heart. Your love life can make you happy. Your passion can make you happy. Something connected to love or your passion is going to be very successful here. What I can see here as well is that when I look at the love life, there might be some sort of abundance in love, because we see the love life in the house of the fish. The fish talk about abundance and therefore finances, so financial matters could be important in some shape or form, but also it talks about feelings and also about no, that was it. So it might be that you feel very abundant in love, especially seeing the fish then in the house of the relationship. Again, this could be a relationship where it's very emotional, very feely, very intuitive connection, very spiritual connection. But then again, it can also talk about finances again being important in your relationship, or there's an abundant energy. So abundance in love, abundance in relationship. I do see there's an important choice that is going to have an influence onto the situation. It is connected to another person. Now I see this other person in the house of karma, in the house of a burden. So there is something connected to the other person where there is karma and a burden for you. I also see that there might be a very strong connection. However, this strong connection that I see here with this specific individual, I do see there has been some sort of ending and a conflict and possibly separation, isolation, feeling alone. So while I feel there's a very specific person in your life where there is a conflict energy due to separation, withdrawal, isolation, divorce, ending, letting go process, I also feel. And then again, here the scythe again. Like there's a cut, there's something I feel like a very specific person that is very dear to your heart, but I do feel there's still a conflict energy surrounding that energy. And I see that there's healing. So this energy is about to heal, which is really beautiful. So I feel like there's healing for your heart, and something is going to clear up connected to this letting go process and this ending. And I feel like this has been a big thing for you. So again, beside of this, there is a choice, and it might be that this choice is connected to the other person, because usually I read the house places as this tells me more about you, this tells me more about the other person. For some of you, Sagittarius, you're making a choice connected to the other person that is somehow important in your life. For others, this person might have different options, might be indecisive, or that person might make a very important choice here. Connected to your love life, your passion, I do see there's communication connected to emotions, and this communications, it does feel like either you or the other person, somebody might communicate, and this is going to bring a very healing energy, and it's definitely going to bring in some clarity. So another interesting thing is that I can see message coming in. So, I mean, some of you might take action to send that message, but for some of you, this is about message coming into your love life. It's going to be emotional, very feely, very touchy. There's a destined energy, so something is very fated, connected to your love life. And like I said, in the future, I do see happiness. I do see success connected to your love life. So, I mean, like I said, for some of you, this is an abundance of relationships that maybe, and this doesn't need to be like you have an abundance of intimate relationships. This can simply mean that at the moment, there are a lot of people around you. You're very social. On the other hand, like I said, finances could play a part in a relationship, or it's a very intuitive, very flowing connection. What I see in the future, and I know we had some heavy energies over here, but what I see in the future is luck and an opportunity and an improvement connected to a certain relationship, and it comes through some sort of offer or gift. Something could be a blessing. There is maybe a new beginning, a blessing connected to a relationship, maybe a child. That is somehow important here. I see you in the house of the scythe, and I see the scythe in the house of the moon. There is an emotional wounding here, and I do see there's some sort of emotional wounding within you present. At the same time, you are in the house of a cut. So something you're going to cut, something you say, no, I'm going to draw a line, I'm going to make a clean cut, and I'm going to let go of whatever this is. Can be a person, can be a business, can be a habit, but I see you're making a clean cut. I do see you're going to receive support on your life's journey. That's now a bigger thing. I do think this is not just for the upcoming month, but there is support on your journey. You're not going to be alone. There are friends, support in some shape or form, and there is in the future a very healing energy connected to your life. So let's see, what else do we have here? I feel in the near past, do you say it like this? The near past, the recent, oh my goodness, in the recent past, something cleared up. There was a solution connected to an issue that involved insecurities and not really knowing about work or about stability. I do see there's a bit of a stressy energy when it comes to help and support. Maybe this is some of your lessons, needing to ask for support, communicating, I need help. So stress and nervousness here connected to a friend or to help and support. I feel like there have been delays when it comes to lucky opportunities, to luck or to some sort of improvement. Maybe you were waiting for a message coming in, a very important message. For some of you, this is another woman, could be in that regards a mother. If that is the case, there's improvement. It could be improvement with another woman connected to communication. Maybe communication is improving. Okay. Moving a little bit to your relationships. There is a relationship straight ahead of you. Maybe you're already in it. If that is the case, again, there's a really lucky surprise, something really beautiful. It might be that this relationship feels light and easy, very creative, creating something together. And again, it might be that this is an easy relationship that feels like a gift. You might feel at home with that person. You might be living with that person. There might have been complications or delays connected to your home, your family stability foundation, connected to a child or a new beginning. In the future, there might be a new home that is being offered, or a new beginning in your home. It doesn't always need to be that there's a new home, but especially here I see the house, which can talk about the place where you live, your private life, or your foundation. So in that regard, there could be a new home. There could be a new beginning in your private life, or there's a new foundation connected to this relationship, but maybe that has been delayed, or it was complicated. Improvement of communication within that relationship. Communication with important information, there's important knowledge. This knowledge is going to balance something out, or it's going to bring in some harmony into that relationship. Again, with this relationship, there is the energy of stress and nervousness when it comes to help and support, or when it comes to friends. There could be the energy of an emotional attachment. Emotions are very strong. The outside environment might have a strong influence onto the relationship, and something that is outside, which could be, so if this is your house, this might be the town you're living in. It might be people outside of the relationship. So I do see there's something burdening you here. Something is a bit heavy. And again, this might connect to this other person that is in some shape or form present, but I'm not sure if this is the same as we see here. because there is the energy of ending, of conflict, burden, karma, and here as well the cut energy. But let me know, please. Let me know what this refers to. Is this a new relationship in your life? Is this someone from your past who's still kind of like active and important? Or is this the same person where you say, oh yeah, it has been difficult really, but now it's really improving, now it's moving into a good direction? So please let me know in the comments below. So after having a look at love, relationship, the other person and yourself, I do want to have a look at work and finances. Now, this is the placement for the house of work. There is a stagnation. There is possibly a letting go process or an ending. This is the house of change. So I can see there has been some sort of change connected to your work. And that change again might refer to letting go. This could be actually a metaphorically letting go process for some of you. Maybe there's something where you just needed to say, okay, I'm just going to let it go and I'm going to see what comes and what flows. But especially if you had a certain goal, maybe there's something connected to that where you need to let that go. I see challenges connected to your work because of something not being clear. But then again, I do see the energy of the sun, best card of the deck. So this means that there is success connected to business. However, since there were a couple of difficult energies, I feel like those are being now slowly removed. It's interesting. The energy I'm almost getting is that there has been stagnation. You didn't have the best flow connected to your work because of a certain change that involved a letting go process, and it brought some challenges. Might be connected to a journey, to a move, to a new direction you're moving in. And what I see now here is the flow is coming back. Take the next step into the flow. Maybe you're going to receive some help and support. It might also mean focus on service. Supportive message coming in connected to your work, support in general. And we do have the flow back again, which is interesting. That's literally the fish. Now, since we do have this house here, or the business in the changing energy, it does make sense that the finances are also mirrored onto the change. So connected to business and finances, something I feel like quite recently started to change, has changed, there has been a change. It might connect to some sort of cut, but also to opportunities. It feels almost like an opportunity for change connected to your finances. It might be hard work, or it could involve some sort of cut. In that regards, I do see financial stability. You're going to receive some help taking the next steps, or you're going to receive some help in terms of there's a very important information coming in, which is basically closing the cycle beautifully to this reading, because that's what I said in the beginning. Incoming solution. If somebody comes in with a solution, somebody shows you the next step, I feel like this is going to be a solution here connected to your finances. And there's also the energy of communicating that is going to be important. There's communication connected to finances, to help and support, taking the next step. And I do see an improvement in your work life as well. So the improvement that we see straight ahead of you is connected to work and to your home, also connected to your relationship. And this is the house of finances, where there is love. So love is always a good energy to have there, as it just could simply mean you're making money with something that you really love and enjoy to do, possibly with your passion. All right, Sagittarius, this is your mid-February Lenormand reading. I do hope you resonate with the messages. If so, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe to the channel, and I'm looking forward to see you guys next time.